Good morning, good morning, everybody. It is time for the early morning get up or the AJ's Daily Dose. I'm still sticking with both of them for some reason. But good morning. I hope you are having a great, magnificent, and wonderful Saturday. It is Saturday, right? Yeah, it is Saturday. It is Saturday and it is October the 17th. So we are looking forward to an amazing day today. I got a lot of stuff to do today, y'all, because of my baby. Her birthday is Monday, but it's Monday. So we are going to be celebrating with her today, letting her be able to hang out and do the things that she's going to do for her birthday. Even though it's on Monday, we'll probably go hang out with her again on Monday. But for everybody else, her friends and stuff, they get to hang out with her today. So that means mom duty, and I got to do a bunch of stuff. She got me cooking and everything, y'all. Man, I don't know what this is about, but again, I would do it for her in a heartbeat. So, what's going on in your neck of the woods? How are you hanging? How you living? What you doing? What's going on? What are you planning for the weekend? Like my daughter, she's planning on going to a haunted house. I don't want to, because paying people to scare me is not what I plan to do. So being scared on my own is enough. So I don't think I want to give up money to have people terrify me. That's kind of crazy. So, but at any rate, but what the crazy part is though, as I would do it, like if I was going to Six Flags or something like that, it would be okay. But at this rate though, today is Saturday, and I hope you are going out to do something great, something fun, something amazing, or maybe you're working on something business wise that's going to help catapult you to your next. Whatever you're doing, do it in positivity. Whatever you're making happen, do it with expectancy of greatness. Guess what, y'all? I got a visitor. My ride or die. My hitter is in the building. Well, she left and she went down, to go get her grandkids or whatever. But my aunt is here, and so since she's here, we're gonna hang out with her. Hopefully, again before she leave. And make some memories with that. Yeah, but she is here, and I thank God that she was able to come. We're praying and everything covered. She's covered with not having to worry about this issue and this Rona and all of this stuff, and so far so good. But she needed a break. She needed it. A lot of times that we get that way, we need a break, we need to get away, we need to see family. And I know this Rona is trying to make us feel like that we don't need nobody, we can't get around nobody, we can't do nothing. And I know it's hard and it's crazy and things like that, but hold tight. Do the things you're supposed to do. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, taking your vitamins, and getting your exercise, drinking your water, doing all the stuff you're supposed to do, washing your hands and things like that. Make sure that you're taking care of you and that you're wearing your mask. I got one, but I'm in the car by myself. So go do all the stuff you're supposed to, so that you can keep yourself safe and keep other people safe as well. Don't stop life because of this Rona. Don't stop what you're going after because of this thing. Don't stop, your fun and things like that to an extent. Now let's talk about to an extent, because you have to do social distancing, and so we will be doing that and partaking in that. And I know, like even with the thing I was talking about with my daughter, the gathering, it won't even be a lot of people because of this issue, and we still have to be mindful. So, again, I hope you are going to look forward to having a great, magnificent, and fabulous, fabulous Saturday. Y'all like my hair? All done by my aunt. Loretta. I told y'all that's my hairdresser, man. She been my hairdresser for a long time, for most of my life. She's been my hairdresser. She get me together, man, when she like, hey, you look crazy. Get this together. No, she didn't say that. She might have thought it, but she didn't say it. But yeah, so she came through. So I ain't gotta go out and do nothing and find stuff and all that. She came equipped, prepared, and whatnot. So I am so happy. I love the look. I love the outcome of it. So yeah, we'll be doing this for a little minute. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, my hair's sticking up. I think I got it in certain places it shouldn't be, but I'll fix that later. Now, a couple of things, today, just wanted to talk about. So I have a heart, for people, of course, and just yesterday I had something that happened that, y'all already know. I have a story for every time I get on here. And guess what? And it has to be because somebody else must be going through the same thing. So I'll tell y'all what I did and what I was going through. So yesterday, I'm doing my, was it yesterday? Anyway, whatever day it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before. Anyway, I was ripping and running, for this day, get stuff together for my daughter and everything. So it was yesterday. I was going back and forth to the store. I was dropping her off so she can get her hair done. I took her. Oh, yeah, by the way, I got to tell y'all, she passed her driver's test. Vincent, she passed her driver's test yesterday. And it was so funny that after she passed it, I had went over to the next door to the store, and I came back, and she had came out, and she was walking towards me. And so once she saw the car and everything, and she started walking towards me, she started running. And I'm like, Lord, because at first when I looked at her, I know she had a birth certificate in her hand. I'm like, she got a piece of paper in her hand, but it looked like it's only like one thing or whatever. And, so I'm like, oh, man, I wonder if she didn't pass. And I'm trying to see her face, but I was too far away from her. And I'm like, I'm trying to see her face to see whether or not she passed. But then once she realized, it was me pulling up, she ran to the car. And once she ran to the car, she started screaming, I pass. Now, before she went in the building, of course, we went in prayer. I went in prayer before she went into, because she done took this test like 8 times. And so I went into prayer with her, and I prayed for her that she would have clarity of mind and that she wouldn't second guess herself and that God would be able to intervene with whatever roadblock is trying to keep her from being where she's going. Listen, don't tell me nothing. Prayer works, baby. You better know it. Especially if you believe what you say. No, again, you can have what you say. And I be trying to ask God. I be praying for other stuff, man. It ain't happened yet. So me and God gonna be talking about that a little bit later. But anyway, I prayed with her and I prayed for her and prayed over her before she went into the building. I don't know why I didn't do that before. I'm thinking that I kept telling her to make sure she pray, but prayers of the righteous available. I'm not saying my daughter ain't righteous, nothing like that, Vincent. I'm just saying. I know the power. And you got to know the power that you got in you. Okay, so I prayed with her. I prayed for her. She went in. She took the test. She came running out. I passed. Now, the funny part about it was other people that was getting ready to go into the building and coming out of the building. And so when she was excited and she was so happy, everybody around her started applauding for her. They don't know her. They don't even know the situation. But the fact that she was just that excited, man, you can't stop other people's excitement and they're happy. But the blessing is other people was happy for her. There was one young lady was going in with her dad. She was like, yes, congratulations, gave her thumbs up, and stood there until my daughter noticed her. She didn't just say it and walk away. She stood there until my daughter noticed that she was congratulating her. I said, look, the people are clapping and congratulating you. And she was like, thank you. Another lady was getting out of her car. She said, oh, my God, congratulations. I'm happy for you. And I said that to say this. People don't got to know you to be happy for you. People don't got to know you to be excited with you. Man, bring some people into your world, into your excitement. You never know. Maybe, you know what? She was that excited. The other young lady that was going in, maybe that boosted her confidence. You don't know how God is working and why he's working the way that he's working. You don't know. But at that moment, it happened for a reason. I believe that particular point happened for a reason. She was so very excited about the situation and about what she was going, what she did and everything. And, so I thank God. I thank God, not just because she got a permit, but she got her confidence. That's what the issue was. She got her confidence back. She got that happy back. She didn't live in defeat. She didn't live in that anymore. And her mind got a little bit higher because she went in and was determined that this time I ain't coming out without my stuff. And so she said that the lady told that was helping her, told her congratulations and everything. She said, man, you just don't know. And you know how we get, Vincent? When we go through a thing, we want people to know what we've been through, how we got to where we are, how we started to manifest some stuff, how we started to get to what we were going after. We just wanted to tell her, hey, I've been here for a long time. I've been here a couple times. I should have passed. I should have been had this. And a lot of times we got to think, man, I should have been here. I should have been at this level. I should have been at this part of my life. I should have been here. It's what we want to sit back and tell ourselves sometimes when we say, man, it's taking too long. My deliverance is taking too long. Me getting to a place is taking too long. Man, I should have been here. But don't lose the excitement in all that you do, because guess what? In the midst of the fact that she kept thinking that I should have been here, man, I don't care. I'm glad I'm here now. It don't matter no more that it took this many times in order for me to get where I am. Hey, love, it doesn't matter. It took me this many times to be able to come out of the place of complacency in order to rule, in order to get up and get over, in order to do better. It don't matter. But I'm here now, baby. And now that I'm here, I'm going to rock out my place. I'm going to rock out my promotion. I'm going to rock out what I've done. I'm going to rock it out. Now, like I said, with her, she told me, and this is something that I didn't know, Vincent. She said that once you get your permit now, she said she'll be 17 Monday. So she's only 16. So she said at 16, you can't get your driver's license anymore in the state of Missouri. I did not know that. And she said once you get your permit, you got to wait 6 months before you can actually go get your license. You know, back in the day when I was 16, we got our license the next day. The same day, if we could, whatever, we was able to just go out and go get it. But the rules have changed because kids are crazy. And hey, Martin, and things are crazy and people are crazy, and they go out here and they get their license and they wreck stuff and they tear up stuff. And, you know, so they even had to pull back the law because people were just driving recklessly, and they still doing it. They just ain't catching as many of them now. Actually, I have not. So, but listen, so then she was so excited, and everybody around her was so excited. So she gets in the car. I'm excited for her. We high five, we hug, we happy. You know, I ain't have anything, you know, to toast or nothing, but we was excited. I was eating grapes. My aunt didn't. I was eating grapes, so I gave her some grapes. But you know, we'll celebrate later. But the thing is that the next thing that she did is that she called some people that she thought should have been excited for her. And it kind of diminished her happy because they weren't as excited as she wanted them to be. And so in the midst of them not being excited as she wanted them to be, she started to lower her excitement because other people wasn't as excited for her as she wanted them to be. I'll say it was her father. He wasn't as excited as she wanted him to be. And so she was like, well, forget it then. And I said, don't you dare. Don't you dare let your excitement die because of somebody else. Don't you dare let your happy fail because of somebody else. You keep it, regardless if you got to keep it by yourself. Be happy. Don't diminish what you've done. Don't diminish who you are. Don't diminish what your accomplishment is. Don't look down on it because somebody else didn't see it the way you see it. Because I guess just in his mind, she should have been had it. Okay, true enough, but that don't mean that you rain on somebody's parade just because it didn't happen in the time frame that you think it should have happened. Hey, Tim, good morning. Don't rain on somebody's parade because they didn't do what you thought they should have done. Don't rain on somebody's parade because what they were going through took longer than you thought it should have taken. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Be happy because they're happy. Simple and plain as that. You don't have to know the logistics. You don't have to know every pinpointed plan. You don't have to know what they went through. You don't have to know. Sometimes just be happy for somebody. Be happy. Excited, elated, just because they are so happy, excited, and elated. Don't go out raining on nobody's parade. Don't just be miserable for nothing, okay? Don't just walk around doing what you do because you feel like it's your right. You don't have a right to mess up nobody's happiness. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care who you are. You don't have a right to make somebody feel bad on something that they feel good about. Something that they accomplish, especially something positive. You don't have a right. And you shouldn't even want to. Especially for somebody you're supposed to care about. Somebody you're supposed to love. Somebody you're supposed to be clapping for. Somebody you're supposed to be pushing forward. Don't do that. Don't be ignorant for nothing. Same plain, don't be ignorant for nothing. Stop being getting to the point, and like I said, a lot of things that we deal with is because of the way other people push off their stuff on us. Because they miserable. They want you to be miserable. You ain't got to be miserable because other people are miserable. I'm telling you what I know, not what I heard. It might have even taken me a long time to get to that place. But I'm telling you, I will not let nobody stop my happy, never again. You want to know why? I got a right to be happy. I got a right to be excited. She has a right to be excited. She has a right to be happy about her accomplishment. Coming in and trying to tear her down because she didn't do it in a time frame or in the mind frame. It's, I was just playing. The devil is a lie. No, you wouldn't. Because guess what? At this moment in time, all she needed was another boost. to keep her confidence high from the people that she needed it the most, her parents. I'm telling you, baby, you better get, oh man, you know what? You know what, Vincent Martin gonna get me because I forgot. I forgot. He came up with a t-shirt. Come on, man. He came up with a t-shirt, and I forgot to tell you about it because, I've been doing a lot. I'm sorry, Martin. But listen, I got to remember the t-shirt now, Martin. You got to remember it with me because, I got a lot of stuff going on. It's some other stuff I'm going to tell you about, too. Look, but I'm just saying, don't diminish somebody's happy all because you ain't happy. Don't diminish somebody's happy all because you ain't in a place where you can do something. Hey, AK! That's my auntie. I got another auntie. I got 3 of them at least. Yeah, that's right. So, yes, but don't let nobody diminish your happy. Be excited, be happy, be elated, be grateful, be thankful for somebody else, not just you. Because here's the problem. Here's another problem that I have. You can be happy for other people that's in your world or in your circle, but when it comes to mine, oh, baby, don't do that. Come on, man, just keep your happy going or don't say nothing. Man, I would rather you just keep your negativity to yourself. I know, right? Because I sure forgot. Come on, man. I'm just saying that in the midst of everything that you're going through, man, be happy for other people. Don't let nobody's don't try to bring on nobody's parade. I don't care what your reason is. Don't do that to people. Because you never know. And sometimes people value your opinion. And when they value your opinion and you come out with some negativity or with some nonsense or with something that makes them feel bad, then now you done took away everything that they tried to do because you made them feel bad. And now they not looking at the happy. Now they not looking at what they accomplished. Now they not looking at that. They looking at your raggedy tail because you done came in and messed up their day. Messed up their thought. Now hopefully if they're strong enough, like my baby. Sometimes she wasn't always strong enough to combat that negativity. But this time, what we did, and instead of her worrying about the person that wasn't happy, what we did is we called somebody else. We called my Aunt Lo. She got on the phone, and we talked to her, and she was excited. So guess what? She brought that thing back up. The confidence in my daughter went back up to where it was because she found somebody else happy for her. She was like, that's what I'm talking about. I just need somebody right now to be happy for me. Plain and simple. Made her whole day. Come on, man. It does not take a lot for you to be able to be what? So, basically, we just trying to, get to a point to where we're happy for other people. And you don't know what that happy for somebody else can do for them. You don't know if they've been waiting a long time to get where they're going. You don't know if they've been waiting a long time to make sure things happen the way that they did. And they came through. It was a trial for her. It was a tribulation for her. It was an issue for her. She was going through it. Because she was dealing with school, and she was dealing with this and that, and she was dealing with a lot of things on her mind and on her plate, and she was studying this, and that, and she couldn't get it together, and she was still thinking about her birthday, and she was thinking about all her friends, and she was thinking about people she couldn't see, and people she wanted to see, and she had a lot going on in her mind. But then she finally got it together, put some stuff in place, studied the book, did what she was supposed to do, let her mama pray for her. Dang. How cold was it in her house? But she just needed that boost of confidence. Because at one point, Martin, she forgot who she was. And she lost her confidence in herself. Like I told you that last time and the time before this time, almost took her out. She got in the car and all she did was cry. And I think that one of the main reasons why she did was, again, she had gotten to the point where she felt like she couldn't do it anymore. She couldn't take it anymore. She couldn't go further. She was embarrassed that it was taking her so long to pass this test when she knows people who walked right in, didn't even want to take the test, and passed it the second time. He passed the second time. Somebody younger than her. Somebody that ain't even supposed to be having his license yet. Went in and passed the test the second time he did it. And so she was upset because shit took her over 6 times. I think she took it like 8 times for real. She literally took it 8 times. Hey, Rhonda. So when she took it 8 times, she felt some type of way because other people went in and failed. But they went right back in and passed. But she went in and failed. And 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 she failed to a point that it started to affect her. Come on, I'm telling y'all something right now. And you fail so many times, it starts to affect you. You fall and fail so many times. Yes, Rhonda, she passed. So she failed so many times, it started to affect who she thought she was, who she knew she was, who she believed she was. It started to affect her. And that's how we get when life seems to throw things at us. We stop believing in who we are because things don't work out the way we think it should, because things don't turn around the way we believe that it should. And we start getting within ourselves that we are failing at life, that we become a failure. Instead of the situation being what it is, we start believing that we are the failures. The devil is a lie, and I don't care what he says. It's not true that you are a failure. You are better than what your situation says. You are better than the issues that you're dealing with. You're bigger, you're bolder, you're better. And guess what? All you got to do is believe it. So until she started believing that she could, she couldn't. Because again, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So until she believed, and she told me, she said, man, this time, before she went in, because before, she kept saying, I can't do it no more, I can't take it, I don't understand it, and she complained. But this time when she went in, she said, hey, man, I'm going to pass it this time. I'm not taking this test no more. Come on. She kept saying, I'm not taking this test no more, and this time I'm going in to pass. And with that mindset, she had a better mindset. She had a better mindset. She had a better outcome. I'm telling you, you better stop believing what you can do. You better stop believing in you. You better stop believing in the thing that you're capable of. I'm telling you, and I'm showing you, you can have what you say, man. Do you not understand that we're showing you by example you can have what you say? Because had she not believed it, she would have failed again. Had she not started telling herself better, she would have failed again. She would have got in her mind, and she said, man, she got down to the wire. She was so excited. She's like, man, it would almost, she said, man, she said, I got down to the wire. She said, I had one more time, one more question, that if I would have missed this question, I would have failed. She said, but I stopped before I took the test. She said, I stopped before I answered that last question. She said, and I took a deep breath. She said, I prayed one more time. And she said, and I answered the question. And she said, and before I pushed the button to find out whether or not the answer was right, I had to know the answer was right. Thanks, Carol. I got this hairdresser, baby. She is the bomb diggity. She came through and hooked her sister up. So she said, look. She said, and when I pushed that button, and the button said you passed. She said, I wanted to scream so loud, but I was in the building with everybody else and I couldn't scream so loud. She said, so I had to wait till I come outside and to come and see where you were so I could scream so loud because I finally passed. Baby, you better know you. Know you, man. Know what you're capable of. Know what you can do. Know what you can handle. Know that it's not something that life is not that's not put you here to cause you to fail and cause you to be sad and cause you to hurt. I know. I used to think that way, that I was put here just to be a stepping stone because I went through so much. Because I'm still going through a lot, but guess what? I think about it different now. It's just building me up to be the best version of myself. It's building me up for people to be able to know that they can do it because I did it. And I'm living by example right now, y'all. I'm definitely living by example. I'm saying that I needed something. Come on, and in my looking for what I was looking for, I got to help people along the way. That's what we're here. We're here to be helpers one to another. And as much as I wanted to see my baby happy, I wanted her to know inside of her she could do it. But I thank God for prayer, baby, because prayer works. You can say what you want to. Prayer works. Especially if you believe what you say. Prayer works. So we prayed before she went in and she came out with the victory. And that's all you got to do. Come out with the victory, baby. Come out. Pray. But don't pray in a mist. Don't pray and don't believe it. Don't pray and don't know it. Don't pray and think that it's going to be different for you. Pray. And know that God will show up. Know that he's coming to answer your prayer. Know that he's coming to be able to be a part of what it is that you're doing. Because he's not left you, man. He will not leave you nor forsake you. He's here for you to live a life of abundance. And if you're not living a life of abundance, why not? Let's find out the reason. I'm checking myself all the time to find out why I'm not living in a life of abundance. Listen, I went to the store yesterday. I told you I was going out getting all this stuff together, but I went to go get my medicine, Martin. And I had an issue. I went to the doctor and whatever, and she changed my medication. I don't like medication. Y'all already know that. I really ain't. I'm not a firm participant. I hate doing it, but I got to make sure that I do this temple right. So since I didn't do this temple right, I got to be on medication until I get my temple right. And once I get my temple right, I'll be off all of that stuff. But listen, she just prescribed me some medication. And I went to go get the medication. And when they told me the price of the medication is now still at the pharmacy, Martin. And it's going to stay there for a minute. Here's why. Because what I'm not going to do is sucker myself into believing that, this is going to be something I'm going to be doing every month. One of the medications. First of all, I was disappointed in myself that I had 7. Listen, one of the medications, just one of them. I have 7 that I'm waiting for. One of the medications is $800. And I only take it once. I think once a week. Once. It's $800. The second medication was $300. American. Both of these, $800 and $300 for 2 medications. I still have 5 left that I still have to purchase. Did I want to spend $800 on one medication? No, sir. No, ma'am. Did I want to spend $300 on one medication? No, sir. No, ma'am. So what I did is I got out of line. And I went and I called my doctor. And I said, let me tell you something. I talked to my doctor. I love my doctor. She is a sweetheart. But I talked to her and we talked before I went to the pharmacy. But what happened was people that wasn't doing what they were supposed to be doing. She had some stuff in place for me, but people didn't do what they were supposed to be doing. And so we're basically waiting on somebody who this doesn't affect. We're waiting on another doctor or another person in the pharmacy or who that works at the doctor's office to go ahead and put some things through that she didn't do. She still hasn't done it. And so I'm waiting on that before I'll go back and be able to take care of that issue. But what my problem was, here's my problem, Martin. I should have had the money. And I shouldn't have had to bat an eye. And since I didn't, it tried to get me, man. It tried to get me. Yes, I believe I'm a millionaire, baby. I don't care what nobody say. I'm a millionaire. I've been a millionaire. I have millionaire status in me all day long. And so because of that, and because I believe that when I get to a point where I don't have enough of something, it bothers me. I don't care. It bothers you too. It bothers me when I don't have the money that I'm supposed to have. Because really and truly, $800 shouldn't be a problem for me. It's how I feel. You should feel the same way. It shouldn't be a problem. Now, it is still too much money for some freaking medication. I don't care what they say, because I know. You want to know why I say what I say? And the reason why I say what I say, because I used to work for a company that made medication. And I know how much that stuff really costs. So that's another reason why I was upset. Because I know that for the amount of money that they charge, I know it does not even cost that amount that they are charging. I know that because I used to work for the people. And I used to see the price of how much it costs for them to make it and how much gouging that they're doing to sell it. I saw it all the time. So that's one of the reasons why I really hate medicine, because I know it's a money grab. It ain't because they trying to help you. They making customers. They not creating cures. They're making customers. And that's all they're doing. So it's up to us to take care of ourselves. It's up to us to do better for ourselves. That's why I tell you, take care of yourself. Get your mental stability together. Think better. Think clearer. So you can make better choices and better decisions. Yes, drink your water. Eat you some fruits and vegetables in your life. Get some exercise. I'm telling you what I know, not what I heard. Because this stuff and most of the stuff that we taking medicine for is something that's preventable. For those of us who got all this stuff that's preventable, high blood pressure, it's preventable. Diabetes, preventable. Stuff that you can do while you can do it, do better. I got to do better. No matter how much I think I'm doing, I still got to do better. Because I got to come off this stuff. Because I'm not giving nobody $800 to keep me sick. because the side effects will kill you. I'm not doing it, Martin. So, I'm telling you, for everybody who's taking medication, do not go out here and say, I said don't take your medicine. I didn't say that. I said I am going to do better so I can get off of the medication, which means sometimes I can't have that pizza, Martin. I gotta let the pizza go sometime, not all the time, but sometime. I had pizza yesterday, Martin. I gotta let it go, though, because I gotta do better. I did have a salad yesterday. It was a good salad too. I had a salad yesterday. You gotta be able to balance. You gotta be able to think better. You gotta be able to eat better. You gotta be able to exercise and all that. You gotta be able to take care of you. Because these people out here trying to make $1, they care not whether or not you get healed at all. They don't care about your health. They trying to make you a customer. They making you addicted to what it is they gave you. I don't care, and people can get mad at me, but it's true. I worked in the industry. I saw it with my own eyes. I'm not telling you what I heard. I saw it with the company that I worked for. Then I turned around, and after I left the medicine, I went to insurance. I saw it. I saw the way they charge people. And then you can go to another country. Listen here, you can go to another country and get those same life-changing medications for less than $20. You can go get these same life-altering surgeries for less than $1,000 in other countries. It's just this greedy country that's gouging people to stay healthy. Yes, the United States is the greatest place ever. Y'all better pay attention. But take care of yourself, man. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Get better. I mean, it's pushing you to get better. I'm telling you. $800. Do you know what I can do with $800 right now? Sure ain't buying no medicine. I can do a lot with $800 right now. But again, my problem with that whole situation was I didn't have the money, and that made me mad. It made me mad that I didn't have the money that they asked for. It made me mad because I kept saying I should have that in my... Well, I have it in my bank account, but I won't give it to them. But I wanted to have more. Yeah, that's right. You got to have more medicine to battle the side effects of another medicine. So while I'm going in for one thing, it's causing me to have a problem with another thing, which causes me to have to go back to the doctor and say, I know you gave me this, but now this and this and this is happening. And then, that's the side effect. So now you got to take this and this and this and that. Come on, man. It's a vicious cycle. It is a vicious cycle. And, man, it's one you can get off of. Get off of that hamster wheel, baby. Jump off of it. Get some education about your health, about what you eat. And I know because I love to eat. I love to cook. I love to eat. And the most stuff that I eat tastes good, Martin, because it probably got stuff I don't need in it. But I have to learn. I got to learn how to do a lot of stuff over. And I am going to go back to, I have a diet regimen that I did back when I was working out. And I had a great trainer who helped. I still got some of the stuff that he taught me. So I got to go back to that. I got to go back to basics because I'm also going to be working on being 45 and fine. Because, I'll be 45 next year. I'll be 44 this year. Next Friday, baby. Next Friday is my birthday. I'll be 44. I got to get myself together, man. I ain't going to be looking this good forever. Yes, I am. I say, if you take care of yourself, you can look this good forever. That's okay. I'm telling you, because you got to be, but look, this is God. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I'll just tell y'all this. This is God. Because if I look like what I've been through, baby, look. Never mind, I ain't going to say that because I was going to say something. I'll tell somebody else later. But I know, I see people, when they put their pictures up and they surprised and they, say, I'm 25, I'm 35, and I'm looking at them like, really? Wow. So again, I don't want my picture to be a wow in a bad way. I want it to be a wow in a good way. I'm working this 44, baby. You better know it. I'm working this 44. I look as good as my daughter. She can say what she wants to, but her cuteness was not alone. Came from me, baby. Now, I am so happy that you guys are here and excited and elated and happy with me, man. We just got some stuff that's going to happen, baby. It's turning around for our favorite. I had a phone call yesterday that blessed my heart. I'm not going to put him out there, but I just thank God that he called me. I thank God that he thought enough of me to call me. Don't worry about what we talked about, but he thought enough of me to call me. And it blessed my soul that he called me. And so I thank God because he said something to me. He said something to me that was, and he said a lot of stuff to me that was important. But one of the things that he said to me, he said, girl, God put people in your life to help you. God didn't put you in my life for nothing. But you got to say something. Come on, y'all. As much as I don't talk a lot about personal stuff to certain people. Or not certain people, to people. Because in my mind, I got to handle it. I've always been a person, I got to handle it. Like I said, I had another friend that told me that we don't help you because you don't ever look like you need help. I told you, Martin, it ain't me. I'm telling you, it ain't me, Martin. She said, we don't help you or we don't come out to help you because you don't ever look like you need help. You look like you got everything together in there. You don't need nobody to tell you certain things. You don't need anybody to try to put their 2 cents on what you're doing because you always look like you got everything handled. Now, I bless God for that testimony. It wasn't true, but I tell you, everything that I've done by the grace and favor of God. So listen, don't let nobody stop your happy. I know I gotta go. Even though it's Saturday, I really ain't got nowhere to be right now. But I know I'm not gonna hold up y'all Saturday because I know y'all got stuff to do. But anyway, don't let nobody stop your happy. Don't let nobody stop your shining, baby. If you need the help, call somebody. Talk to somebody. The people God put into your life for a reason, lean on them, depend on them, rely on God through them. Because he did it for a reason. Because I didn't expect the phone call at all. I didn't expect the phone call. But I thank God that just because of him calling and what he said to me sparked something different in me. And so now I'm going after some stuff. I'm doing some more things. I'm making some other things happen. I stopped. Even in that moment, once he talked to me, stopped thinking a certain way. Just because of what he said to me. But when he told me that people are in your life for a reason, know that. I'm in your life for a reason, baby. Whether or not it's to yell at you, whether or not it's to smile at you, whether or not to tell you to get up. Be the best version of yourself. Love life. Live life. Man, my friend Martin, he just came back from living life. Do your thing, man. Go out there and enjoy what you can while you can. You get this life. There's another one after him, but you're going to get this one. So live the one you're in. Oh, that's another t-shirt. You got this life. Live the life you in, baby. Live it to the fullness. So, you will not go through life as a conqueror if you ain't conquered nothing. You gotta conquer some stuff, and sometimes the stuff you gotta conquer is that inner me. The inner me is trying to break you down, tear you down, and make you be something that you're not, which is a failure. That inner me or enemy, it's you. You stopping your progress. You stopping your happy. You stopping your go, get up and go. You are. Because can't nobody put a no on you. You are the only one that can stop you from being the best version of yourself. So realize that, baby. Don't let nobody stop your shine. I don't care who it is. Mother, father, sister, brother, auntie, uncle, cousins, your niece, your nephew, the bow-legged auntie, your car-sided cousin. I don't care. Get out there and do you. Don't let your kids stop you from being great. Don't let your husband stop you from being great. Don't let your wife stop you from being great. Be great on purpose, baby, because that's what we're here for. We're here to live out loud, rock out loud, and live our best of our best now. Because you can, baby. Don't sit back and let nobody dictate how you feel about you. Get yourself together. Get up and put some happy in your world. You deserve it. You deserve it. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go. Like this, share this, comment. Let somebody else be encouraged, y'all. Remember, we are still rocking out that Wednesday morning with Making Wealth Real broadcast at 10:30 Central Standard Time. We also have a Cash App for that broadcast if you want to help support it. It is $, The Adrian's Radio Live. $ The Adrian's Radio Live. And that supports the radio broadcast to help us stay on air. Everything else, I'm working on the YouTube, y'all. I got it. I got some stuff together. I got some videos on there. We're making it happen. We're going to do some stuff. Martin, yep, you can yell at me all day today because I didn't eat either. I didn't take my medicine. Actually, because I'm out. Tried to go get it yesterday, but you just heard my story. But, yeah, I'm going back in, and I'll make something. And, because I got to start getting ready to get together and start doing some more stuff. But I'm going to be there. I'm taking care of it. It just a little bit later than I normally do. I'm just going to do it after instead of before. But I am going to do it. I'm doing it right now when I go back in. Make me something to eat. Get the kid. We're going to go out and do some stuff. Hopefully hang out. And then, like I said, I got to get back and set up for the party for my daughter for later. But it's going to be a great day. Busy day, but great day nonetheless. Go out there and enjoy yourself today. Go out there and have a great weekend. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Yeah. I will see you all tomorrow morning. Please like to share this comment. Let somebody else be encouraged. I love y'all to life. Have a great weekend, everybody.